Experienced marathoners, time to listen up, and new marathoners, or people who are thinking of maybe trying a marathon for the very first time, this is really good information for you. Joined by Constable Nick Paulette with the Winnipeg Police Service to talk about the upcoming Cops for Cancer, the annual marathon that you guys run. So first of all, when is it this year?
Sunday, May 6th.
Okay, now this is a very popular early season marathon, and the reason it's great for new runners is because you leave the course open for 4 hours to give everybody as much of a chance to finish this race as possible, right?
It was very important to us to not only reward our elite runners with a nice cash prize, but also to make sure the course was set up for novice runners and people who are into walking, who may take a little longer than the usual 3 hours. So by having it open for 4 hours, it really opens the door for everybody to be able to participate.
Well, and it's nice too because it is early season. People maybe don't feel the pressure that they would for the Manitoba Marathon because that's such a huge event. This is a little bit smaller, a little bit more personal and intimate, right?
That's right. A lot of people ask why we do not increase the size of the event. We usually sell it by the end of January on race year, but part of it is to achieve exactly what you said, to make sure it's homey, it's intimate. I still like to be able to communicate directly with the participants, especially with our novice runners who have what some might think are very simple questions, but in their world of a first-time event, it can be very intimidating. So in order to keep that atmosphere, that's why we limit the size of the event.
Well, and of course, this is all in support of raising money for research for cancer. So talk a little bit about that. We had folks from the Cancer Society here at the announcement today, and this is really, really important as far as fundraising goes.
The Canadian Cancer Society has been the affiliated charity with this race since its inception because the group of volunteers who I started the event with were all part of Cops for Cancer. So it was just an inherent good fit to continue with the charity, and it was a charity that resonated very strongly with absolutely everybody in the race committee, and it continues to this day as participants and their families have no fear in letting us know what motivates them to be at the event, and it's what makes it special for us when we hear those stories.
Well, given how many people in Manitoba are affected every year by cancer, and the fact, and I didn't know this, this is one of the pieces of information that came out during the announcement, 7 people every day in Manitoba die of cancer. That is a staggering number, and that's why events like this are so important to keep that money coming in for research.
That's right. I mean, to hear numbers like that, it's sad, disappointing, but also motivating. And we also like to be able to hear the positive numbers that have come in the last few years, and some of the particular things that the money we dedicate to the Cancer Society assist with. For example, the transportation program, driving people from out of town to their treatments, and be able to focus on some of the positive developments, but none of us forget those numbers either.
All right, well, we need to get people signed up, and you need to do it quickly, as you mentioned, because this does sell out year after year. It's such a popular event. So give us the information for when they need to get signed up and how they get all signed up and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I can't let you know the date because the threshold is driven by the number. Once the number is hit, which is a total of 2,500 participants, the race registrations will stop. And last year that happened on January 18th.
Wow.
And we're on track for about that same sort of number.
Register now.
Yeah, and you can come to any Running Room store and fill out a registration form and pay cash or check, or you can go online, runningroom.com, search out our event under May 2012 in Manitoba, and you'll see it listed there and register online.
All right, well, thank you so much for this. Good luck with this year's event. I know it's going to be fantastic. And hey, maybe one year I will run in this marathon. We'll see if we can get me. I don't run.
Maybe this year.
Not this year, maybe next year.
Did I mention the relay?
No,
it's
you
only
didn't
10 kilometers. You find a running partner, you split it in half. I think Scott Fielding's actually looking for a relay partner. You could talk to him.
We'll have to chat. Myself and cameraman Rudy Gower, I'm signing him up as well.
There you go.
Okay, thank you so much, Nick. Thanks. Appreciate it.